In my previous video, I did an unboxing and overview of OnePlus Nord 2, and in this video, I'm gonna do a proper detailed review of this handset, and let's see how this performs in real-world scenarios. I'm gonna talk about the processor performance, the memory, inbuilt storage performance, camera performance, and I'll also talk about the new Color OS and OnePlus Oxygen OS amalgamation. So I can say that will be the application of OnePlus Nord 2.
Now let's start with the bootloader, and we get the bootloader in 3 different languages, 2 of which I don't understand. Third one is English. Let's find out what's inside it. We get usual options of bootloader, and I'll switch off the phone now, and this also accepts the touch input. Now I've set up the phone, and let's check out the specifications. Now the phone has got an octa-core processor. This is MediaTek's flagship processor, and then we have got the RAM, storage, and other details in the screen. Then we have got the system details. It's running on Android OS 11, and then we have got the battery and its ratings. It's a 4500 mAh battery, and the rest of the screen contains other details such as sensors and all that stuff. Now I'm running benchmark tests on this phone, and this is the CPU performance test. I have set up the phone to the maximum performance under the settings menu, and these are the scores which I have got. This phone scored 921 and 3292, which are pretty decent numbers and stand somewhere in between Snapdragon 865 and 870 chipset. Now the next test we are running is the memory speed test. We are testing the sequential speeds, that is the read-write speed and the random read-write speed of this phone. And this phone contains UFS 3.1 storage standard, which is successor to UFS 3.0. Theoretically, UFS 3.0 supports 2.9 Gbps speeds, and the chip is the same with some more features. While the tests are running, if you are liking the video, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe my channel for further updates. Now we have got the test results. The phone performed decently with Huawei Mate 40 still scoring and on the top of the charts. Then we have got again a Huawei Mate 40 Pro on top of the charts, and here are the other comparisons. And these are the read results. And this is the memory copy result. Now here is the gorgeous phone screen, and I noticed a blinking of a light. That must be some sort of a sensor. Maybe it could be a face tracking sensor or the on-screen tap switch on off sensor. Now let's head to the settings, and the phone is running on Dimensity 8100 core, and this is the 8GB 128GB variant. Now at the bottom we have got awards, and this showcases that it has got some hints of Oxygen OS, and kudos to these team members. Then we have got some regulatory labels and BIS certification labels from India. These are the legal information. Then SIM card status, I've got Geo SIM installed, and this is the network information. And then I've got the Vodafone also, and this is the signal strength that I'm getting. Now let's head back to the other settings. There's no software update at the moment. In the storage department, we get more memory free, but I have installed a few applications to run certain tests. So and we can't access the other options under this. Next, we are moving to security and biometrics, and I'm going to set up my fingerprint on this. It's pretty snappy and it's registering each and every feedback. Let's test out how it performs. This is the first time. Again, let's try it out. This is the second time, and it's quite snappy and it's registering each and every time. Now I've also found out certain animations which we can set up on our fingerprint wake up. And now let's set up the face recognition feature. It's asking me for a password. It has quickly scanned up my face. That was pretty fast. And now let's find out other settings. These are the applications. These are the default applications. Some more settings of applications. Now this is an interesting option that we can clone an application. Meanwhile it's running, let's check out the slider, and I'll push it down to the bottom and then back up again. It's quite soft. Now I've got the same application installed on my phone, but a copy of it. I don't need it at the moment. So this is basically to clone applications on your phone and run a second version of it. Now let's head back to the settings. Now let's explore what we missed. These are the application permissions to display over other apps. I don't want to give the permissions at the moment. Now let's explore some other options. These are the convenience tools. Now under the navigation we get two options, either to display the bottom bar or make it appear, and we have got some other security permissions. I don't know whether it's the coloring of Oxygen OS or the original Oxygen OS opposite. Now there are certain other settings such as quick launch to actually launch the application after unlocking the screen instantly. Then there are other options such as the schedule power off and the digital well-being, that's signature of OnePlus, and this location, and we have got the RAM boost option, which can actually manage the RAM and can free up the unused RAM. Then let's explore some other options. This is the battery power management, and this can also enable the performance mode. Let's see if we missed anything else. And here we can enable the dark mode or the light mode, and we can set up the certain display parameters of this phone. This is the light mode. And we have got an eye comfort, which actually puts a yellow tint on and above the screen. So this is a sort of blue light filter. Then we have got AI resolution boost and AI color boost. So those are the other settings. And then finally there is always on display and the customization capabilities. The next test will be checking out the Nord's screen, and I've run up this video on YouTube. This is how it looks by default, and we can actually fill it to the full screen, and I'm gonna change the settings to the highest quality. Now I'm gonna put up the microphone next to the speakers, so be wary of the sound. Now this is the normal audio test with some bass boost. The next is the gaming test. I've connected my favorite companion, and that's my Xbox Bluetooth based controller, and I can actually say that the phone is quite snappy and has got a good performance. I don't feel any kind of lag, and the game is running on the highest setting. Then we get some additional settings, that is the OnePlus Pro gaming mode, in which you can actually enable certain features. Then we also get the battery and temperature and recording and the other settings. So this is actually a good overlay of the gaming mode. Now we're going to move to the main part of the phone, and that's the camera. I can see OnePlus has changed the layout of the camera application, and it's borrowed from ColorOS. It has got some more features, and this is an ultra resolution mode. This will take the photo with a 50 megapixel resolution. This is at 5x. I'm gonna share the photos just after this test so you can see them in full resolution. Besides this, we also have got an advanced mode in which we can set the ISO. We can set the other values such as shutter speed, white balance, autofocus, and the exposure value. So this is the Pro mode. This is the panoramic screen capture, and this is to capture the video in normal and ultra wide mode. On the left side we get certain other options, and this is the settings screen. We get various options, and the good part is that it has got H265 encoding as well, which is quite high quality encoding. Now we have got some other options. Let's head back to the camera app. We have got the timer setting on the left side, and then we have got the bokeh effect, in which we can increase or decrease the bokeh. This is the AI mode, in which we have got certain filters. This one is the monochrome lens. I'll share the picture just after this test. And those are like the basic functions. This is the camera zoom. Then this is the night mode. These are the photos that I've captured from this phone. This is again at a more zoom level, and this is at 5x zoom. Then this is from the monochrome lens. These are certain macro shots.
Now when that's done, let's check out the front camera. That's the selfie camera, and this is light to indicate that the front camera is working. That's the night mode. That's the video, photo, portrait, and there are a few more modes which you can select to use the camera. Then we have got some more modes at the top. That's HDR, that's AI video enhancement, the light. Off. Then there are various other filters. Overall, the camera is quite clear and it looks good.
Now here are the certain recordings that I made in an outdoor environment, and these are the zoom levels of the camera. I'm gonna check out its OIS. This is from a primary camera. I'm gonna give it a good shake. Now I'm heavily shaking this camera, and the OIS working excellent. Whereas in the ultra wide mode there is no OIS, and you can see that the image is quite blurry. These are the photographs which I took from the different lenses. This is a zoomed photo. This is the front camera, and it's recording at 1080p. This is the night mode, and this is the night shot. I can't see much. This is the default camera, and this is now set up in night mode. Now we have got a great feature, that's a night tripod mode, in which the phone has to be kept on a tripod and it captures for 45 seconds to produce this result. Now this photograph is from the front camera under dark conditions with flash on, and this is under dark conditions with flash off.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Now these videos take a lot of time to edit and to catch the footage, so
if I missed something or forgot to uncover, or if you have any questions, leave your comments in the comment section below and I'll definitely respond to your queries. Meanwhile, you can share this video to people who might be interested in buying OnePlus Nord 2. Till then, take care.